Hey everyone, Susie here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, I want to just talk about my little milestone here on the 3toPLAY challenge account. This is only day 30, and we have all of the stage 18 complete. I'm a little late to the party, but I think it's still a solid accomplishment. Okay, yes, so I did them all. Now, gear rate 319, or 18, sorry. I did not 3-star yet. I had one or two dudes slip through in like the second to last wave that always gets me, but it's important to note that don't stress about that. When you're trying to push your account early on and you're just trying to hit all stage 18s, just try to get it done, even if you let something go through, because you get this. You get this Vanquisher guaranteed legendary hero pact reward. So that's one of the most exciting points. The other point is, just by doing them, again, even if you don't 3-star to be able to farm it quite yet, you unlock the gear dungeons. So I'm just going to quickly show you what heroes I was using for each thing. But first, let's just dive in and collect our free legendary hero. Now, it is a limited pool of heroes. It has not been updated to include like all of the newer heroes by any means. I think those are kind of very specific for the future, or they might do special cards in the future or ones you could purchase or whatever. I don't know, but this is the basic one that's always been. And on this brand new little free-to-play account that's only 30 days old, a lot of these heroes could be super impactful. Or my biggest wish, of course, as someone who's still playing this account for a couple more weeks for the challenge, I would love a dupe Morrigan. But really, this account would love a Vierna to go with her Silas. So that's a thought as well. Oh, but we got a Nocturne. All right, so Nocturne it is. That's actually very good. I don't have a lot of good magic damage heroes besides Morrigan and Iona. I don't have like a bunch of fighters, which are more popular. I don't have a good strong single target damage dealer either. So he's my first like really good single target damage dealer that can really make a difference in something like Void Rift or the chapter 9 of campaign. So while I can't use him now on this challenge until after it's over, this is a good addition for this account. Also, if this account was to say pull a Pyros or an A1 Twin Fiend or Soul Cadence, he's great in an Infernal comp for the typical guild boss battles, right? So that is a good pull at the end of the day. But yeah, let me dive in here and just show you what I was working with to push. So gear raid 1, I have not tried to go further, honestly. But I'm just going to play these quickly with Power of Dominance on just so you can see the lineup for this one, I guess. To be fair, I probably can do 19 now. Oh, that's debatable. We're getting there. We're getting there. You know what? Let me just play it. We're going to play one fight just to see it. Obviously, with Power of Dominance on, it's a little bit better. But this one, it doesn't really matter. Power of Dominance or no Power of Dominance. This setup doesn't really change. The timings don't really change. So I have Mari and Ymira and Dao Chen. And then I bring in Morrigan as well. She's there doing some damage. We bring in Nisande to also heal. And she's there with Lunaria as the Lord, so she has longer range, so she can heal all the way across a whole extra row. We bring in Iona at the top. And we bring in Amal. So it's a pretty solid group of AoE damage dealers. And then I also have Greed and Estrid in the team as well, so they can come and help. My Greed is not very well built right now, so he's not the best. See, as you can see, someone died and I could put someone else in, but I didn't even do that because timings are different a little bit with the deaths with Power of Dominance on, but yeah, that is the team I'm working with. Just AoE damage, period, and not all magic damage for 18. 18 you can get away with using some more physical damage dealers, and Maul is definitely helpful. Estrid's definitely helpful, and so is Mari, bringing in the defense downs and the vulnerabilities. But that's my team for Gear Raid 1. So gear raid 3, I'm going to get started with you guys and show you manually because it's really close, but not quite. But let's do gear raid 2. I just did it and was so proud. Huh. So this one is definitely about the timings. I am going to leave on Power of Dominance for the sake of just showing you what I'm working with, because that doesn't, again, that doesn't change where I'm positioning people and when I'm pulling them in or out, right? That doesn't change because it records when I'm doing stuff, regardless of if Power of Dominance is on or off. But this isn't a guide for these teams. I'm just showing you what I'm playing with. So we start off with just a Baron and an Idril. And then I throw in a quick, what's his name? Decimus, you know, to soak that hit up. And that's it. And then you take them out the first round. And then you start setting up the real team. Oh my gosh, actually, the timings were different and we failed. That's hilarious. So one leaked through on this auto run for some reason. The timings were. Why was the Baron not down before the other guy got there? That's really weird. They started coming out. Oh, because they started coming out faster because we killed the other one faster, maybe? But yeah, I think it's okay because we're only going to let that one through. It should be fine. But I started setting up with Oleg and Baron as the main tanks. Ymirit's there to do more damage. Eventually, I brought in Volka to kill things toward the end. But really, Morrigan is there actually as my main DPS, which is really cool to see her being able to shine. I never had to worry about bringing back in Idril until the very end to kill the boss. So this is one where the very first round, I go ahead and just throw in bare minimum to get the boss, the wave killed. Those first two dudes that roll on in, and you get rid of them. And then let the boss smash, and then set up your team to survive the rest of the fight. Now, if we had Volka A1, which we will soon, then people revive a little bit faster, and you can push the higher stages with the whole Volka strat of taking people in and out in between every big smash from the boss, so you don't need the extra survivability. But for now, we could survive stage 18, so that one's really good to see. All right, let's go on to Gear Raid 3. Stage 19 is going to happen eventually, but stage 18 is just where we want to farm. So let me go ahead and set up so I can show you guys what I'm working with. I'm going to take the time to do this one manually. All right, so we're going to go ahead and place Idril, Dao Chan. That would be your Dolores if you don't have her. We're going to use Lunaria back here to stretch a little. She'll stretch a little more further forward and help out. We're going to speed this up to 2 times so I can really get it rolling. We're going to add Nasande to heal. And we're going to add Ymira in the front to also do some damage. I am going to pop for the ultimate for Idril so we can start killing the folks here that are trying to start moving. And we're going to start attacking the boss, which is fine, although really, there we go. As soon as those guys start moving, you want Idril to be able to kill them. But I brought in Ymira here to do some extra damage as well. If you have someone like this, like Arrogance, that can also hit the air, it actually comes in handy. And then over here is going to be where Maul goes. And then Brienne on this side. Now, ideally, I would want to be able to heal them both. Things get a little messy when I can't heal them too, but it's okay. So we have one more spot. We can bring in Mari to slow. We can bring in Iona. I'm going to bring in Morrigan here to help in the center for now. But I have a feeling we're going to bring in Mari sooner rather than later. All right, we are going to pop Idril, pop Ymira, and we're just going to hit everything. Maul is ready, so he's going to attack that wave. And look how good he did over there. We're waiting for Brienne to be ready as well. Hopefully she hurries up. Although my Brienne is not as in quite of good gear as the others, so she's going to probably lack a little bit in her support. But we're still going to try up, and she did end up dying. So this is the wave where I end up having a couple go through. But we actually killed them all? Ah, yes, we did this time, so there's a chance. See, that got messy, and I just threw in extra people to help kill at the end. That got messy, but we did it. Let me just quickly pop my ultimates using that. Oh, so close, so close, so close, so close. Ymira, Ymira, Ymira. No, this is the wave. Okay, this is the wave. It's that wave that fails for me to be able to do it manually. All right, I get it. So I can tell from doing this that in order to get this to be farmable, I need my Brienne to be doing more damage to handle the other side better. And maybe maybe even Maul a little bit more survivability. But either way, I think having both heroes with more, just more survivability, thanks to maybe an artifact, just a better artifact, a higher upgraded artifact. None of my heroes have artifacts right now, and that's kind of hilarious. I mean, no, none of them have good artifacts. This has, everything is level 10 at best. Level 1 on her. That's not helping much. I probably should level that, or farm for that. Level 10 Keen Wisdoms on a lot of these folks. Maul has a level 10 Keen Wisdom. She has a level 10 Keen Wisdom. Brienne has a level 1 Consuming Rage. Oh my god. You see, guys? Definitely could do a little bit better. Idril's Gaze, I am going to probably put on Idril. That one actually is very good for her. So I could see switching this one to Idril, increasing its levels, switching this one to a Keen Wisdom that's pretty strong, and that'll give a lot more attack for Brienne, plus some extra HP and survivability, and finishing the levels on Brienne as well. But you can see that was the setup of what works, but it's sketchy, and I think it'll be okay in the future if I just boost them a little bit more. Like, look, I need to finish skilling up her as well. Now that I can, we should probably do that, and maybe that run will be successful. But that's those exact positions are what I use to clear it once. Doesn't mean I can farm it. I actually, the run that I showed just now manually, I popped Idril sooner than I normally do, so maybe that didn't help because I didn't kill the other guys as fast, but it's okay. That's what I'm working with, and I just wanted to show you guys. But now I'm going to get to go into the gear dungeon. So this will be my first attempts at the gear dungeon. I think I will make a separate video for that. I just kind of wanted to update you guys and show you what we're working with. And I think this weekend for summoning it's going to be interesting because I don't really have any. I just got some from... Oh my god, how do I have 18 already? I don't have any. I have 18. I just got some from collecting all the dailies and all that sort of stuff, and then using the shop. I think I got like 5 or 6 in the freaking Dwarven Association. But I didn't even realize that extra legendary event's still happening. But we're not pulling on that. We already did. So we're going to wait until this weekend to be able to take advantage of any events happening at the same time. Hopefully a spiritual altar. Yes, there is. So we're going to wait for that to summon, even though I don't really need specific things. Honestly, I just need more epics. I need more dupes of some of my heroes to make them better for this account. We're still going to wait until Friday for maybe get the new hero, just to hopefully get lucky on this account, but also get resources from these events. We're going to try to be patient. This event's been amazing. Oh my god, I've gotten so much. I've been super on top of my dailies on this account for the free-to-play to make sure I'm getting everything. And yeah, I'm happy for my accomplishments there. I'm still pretty slow going with Guild Boss, only doing Nightmare 2 and Nightmare 3 at the moment, but I'm only 30 days in. I played pretty hard the first couple of days, but then barely did anything for 10 days. And now we're trying to play a bit of catch-up, but not super obsessively grinding. And we've done pretty good. So for 30 days playing, being able to farm all the stage, or get to the stage 18s, I'll be able to farm the Gear Raid 3, give me a few more RNG runs and a couple more upgrades, and I think I'll be pretty solid there. But yeah, I was just excited. I wanted to share my progress with you guys, and I wanted to open up that legendary hero, which might not be one I can use right now, but will be good for the overall account, which I will give away at some point soon.